Acoustically, I like this hall very much. It's, I would say, user-friendly. It makes every performance special.
Today, the sound of concertmaster Alexander Baranchik playing Heifetz's rare 1742 Guarneri del Gesù violin at Davies Symphony Hall seems foreordained. But the symphony's vagabond journey to a permanent home was a long one. It began at the Court Theater, where the symphony played for 10 years, then the Columbia Theater for a season, the Curran Theater for 9 years, and the Tivoli Opera House for 1. In 1932, the vision of the symphony's founders was fulfilled with the building of the War Memorial Opera House. For the next 48 years, the symphony would share the facility and its musicians with the opera and ballet.
The season had been divided where the opera would play the first 4 months, September, October, November, December. Towards the end of December, we would get in and then basically played from, I think, the first week of January through June.
That made no sense for a first-rate city like San Francisco. The best orchestras in America all had virtually year-round seasons.
It was clear the symphony needed its own home. In 1978, a major gift from philanthropist Louise M. Davies capped off a total of $27 million in contributions. The work of building Davies Symphony Hall was finally underway.
I remember Ms. Davies and all of her enthusiasm for this, and coming around, and remember a day when she and Ado DeVart and a group of us toured the excavation in hard hats. It was a lot of fun.
Here, look, they're putting the stairway carpet on.
All these men feel as if it's their hall, you know. They've worked on it for years, and they're very proud, and I don't blame them. They've done a wonderful job.
In September 1980, the construction workers themselves had the honor of hearing the symphony's first performance in its new home. On September 16, 1980, Ado DeVart stepped to the podium before a packed house and a live national television audience.
It was an incredibly exciting moment here. Nothing like it had ever been seen in San Francisco. We had Rudolf Serkin here, we had David Del Tredici here, Ado DeVart. Everybody was in their absolute best mood, best outfits, best everything, and I think we delivered.
In its new home, the San Francisco Symphony would flourish.
Our ticket sales increased gigantically when we moved to Davies. I think we had something like 30% more seats sold that season than in the previous season.
Davies Hall proved to be a magnificent venue. Patrons filled its seats. But there was a major flaw.
It looked beautiful, but the sound was kind of dead. Something was wrong someplace.
So what was wrong with the hall? Well, the orchestra couldn't hear themselves very well. That was problem number one. And you had parts of the hall where you heard quite well and other parts where you didn't hear very well.
Solving the problem would require an acoustic renovation. The work began in 1991. It would significantly change everything from its sound and shape to its seating.
We have great confidence that the changes we are planning to make, which have taken a long time to discuss and research, that they will mean a lot for us on stage and for you in the audience.
When finished, the results were outstanding.
How happy couldn't we be that we gained enormously with our rebuilding? Davies Symphony Hall is, thanks to this change, a real first-class hall.
Davies Hall has been an essential part of the orchestra's growth. All halls have their particular characteristics. And I would say the characteristic of Davies that I really like the most is the warmth of the sound. Really, as an orchestra, the instrument we are playing together is the hall, and it's a very friendly one.